Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. In this video, we are going to talk about one very interesting editor tool, Aqua. Aqua is provided by JetBrains, and this video also is sponsored and paid by JetBrains. Aqua is a specialized editor tool for the automation engineers, especially for the web automation engineers who are using Selenium, Playwright, and Cypress. Either you are using TypeScript with JavaScript or Selenium with Java or Python or any other external wrapper that you are using with Selenium like Selenide or Fluent Selenium. If you are using it, you can use Aqua for the web automation development. What is the need of Aqua? The need of Aqua is that for the fast development, you can write the code quickly, you can generate the XPath, CSS, ID, and other type of locators very quickly. Plus, you don't need to go to a separate browser to capture the XPath or write the XPath in the Chrome DevTools. You don't need to do all those things. You just simple open Aqua editor. Within the editor itself, you can open the browser. You can just generate the XPath, different combinations of XPath, CSS, ID that you can generate it. And you can just simple with one click, you can create and add that locator in your source code. It means if you really want to write driver.find element or at the rate find by page factory pattern, or in Cypress, if you're using cy.get, or in the Playwright, if you're using page.locator or something like this, automatically it will add the syntax over here. With this approach, it is actually saving a lot of time for us because this is really frustrating, right? You must have seen when you have a, let's say, full registration page, and on this full registration page, 20, 30 fields are available. And then one by one that you have to inspect it in the Chrome Dev Tools, create the XPath, validate the CSS, it's giving me one of one element or not. And then we have to copy it. And then we have to open in your Eclipse or IntelliJ, then write driver.find element or something like this, by.xpath, by.css. So it's very time taking. And when you are creating, let's say, one page object model, and then around 30, 40 pages are there, and then you have to create the page objects and then page object model for all these pages in your Java code or Python code, it takes a lot of time. So that's what the main purpose, the main philosophy behind Aqua is, that to save time for the web automation engineers. How to do it? It's very interesting, absolutely free of cost right now. Use it and then explore it. I'm loving it. 1 year back, I prepared one video on Aqua, but that time Aqua was supporting only Selenium with few features. But now Aqua is very stable. I've been using from last couple of months and I'm loving this tool. It is now supported with the Selenium, Cypress, and the Playwright. That also we can use it here. So I'll give you the demo of all these tools. We are going to talk about one very important features of Aqua. I'm going to talk about the web inspector here in this particular video. Let's see how to do this. So I'll do one thing. Let me share my screen now. So here what we have to do, first of all, that we have to go to browser and then you simple search for JetBrains Aqua. Okay, just simple search for JetBrains Aqua. The first website you can see Aqua JetBrains, jetbrains.com/Aqua, that you can just simply see it here. And it says that an IDE for writing tests you can be proud of. Right now, it's absolutely free. It's in the preview stage. Maybe in future, if it is pricing, you will be notified about the pricing options and everything. But I'm sure that will be a community version also that you can use it here. You can download the preview from here. But before that, I would like to highlight one web inspector feature here, that embedded web inspector allows you to view the web application in Aqua. It means in the Aqua editor itself, you can open the browser and you can check the web page elements and everything. And then you can generate your CSS selector or other type of locators directly inside the web inspector. And then, as I mentioned, that unlock the potential of your favorite framework. Either you are using Selenium, Cypress, or Playwright, you can easily use it here. So without wasting a time, what we will do, we will simply go to download, and then it is supported with Windows machine also, Mac machine, and the Linux. I'm using Mac machine. You can download the exactly same thing with the Windows machine as well. So I'm just going to click on DMG. It will take some time to download it. So I'm already having this particular DMG file. It's already downloaded. It's around 850 MB. So why to waste time in downloading? I'll do one thing. I just simply click on it, and then you can see the Aqua QA preview is available. You can just simply drag to the application folder, and then here after that you can just simply open it from here, double click on it, and then Aqua editor will start. This is how it looks like. Here you can see that one project which is already available here with me, but I'll show you how to create a fresh a project here, right? Let me just simple close it. I don't need any specific tip of the day. So what we have to do, simple go to file and go to new. First, I'll show you with the Selenium project. So you can create a specific Maven project also. You can do that, or you can open the existing project that also you can import this. So I'll go to new. Let's create a project here. And in the project, see, you can create a fresh Maven project. You can create a Selenium project. You can create the Selenium project with the pytest. That also we can do it. You can create the project with the Playwright, Cypress, and then Express, Angular, CLI, React, HTML. A lot of good things that you can do it here. But for the web automation point of view, let's see, I'm going to use it with the Selenium. You can use Java, Kotlin, Groovy, Maven, Gradle, JUnit, TestNG, whatever you want to use, you can use it here. So I'll do one thing that I'm going to use it with, let's say Selenium. I don't want to add any sample code. And let's say I'm going to use TestNG. I'm going to select Maven and then Java. The name of the project that I'm giving it here, let's say this is Selenium Aqua, something like this. And then you simple click on next. And then it says you want execution and reporting. I want Selenium library 4.130. You can select Selenium 3.4 also. Later on, if you want to update with the latest version, which is Selenium 4.18.1, that we can update it later. I don't want to use Elior and Selenite right now. Ignore it and then simple click on create after that. You want to open in the new window or this window. Let's open in this window only here. So here you can see Selenium Aqua project is getting created. It is actually downloading all the Selenium dependencies from here. And here you can see that 4.13.0 in the form of pom.xml file, which is available here. And you can see the POM file here. Let me close this particular POM file and I'll just simple directly open my src under test Java. You can see this package got created. Now I'll do one thing here that in this particular package, let's create, go to new, right click, and then you can create a Java class directly and see you can create Selenium page object directly. You can create that. So we will see Selenium page object in some time, but let's create a normal Java class. And then let's see, I'm going to create one registration page dot class or dot Java class that I want to create here. This is my registration page dot Java. Perfect. Now what I'll do, let's see, I'll just open any random registration page. Let's see, I'm already having one application with me. This is the registration page. Copy this URL and open your web inspector from here. Can you see that from here? Web inspector, click on it. When you click on it, by default right now, it's giving me about blank. You can open any URL that you want to open, google.com or your application URL, whatever. Let's say I'm going to open my application here and then press enter. This is the URL. Let's see, this is the registration page which is opened here. Now what I'll do after opening this registration page, can you see this inspect icon? And now I can inspect any element on this particular page. For example, let's say I'm going to inspect that. Make sure that, okay, here you have selected Selenium. So simple click on it. There are other multiple options available like Fluent Selenium or Selenium, Selenite, Atlas, and then other things also. Make sure that you have selected Selenium. So Selenium based code, we can add it here in this particular registration page class. So let's see, I'm going to inspect first name once again. If you want to write your own XPath, you can write it, you can validate that. And you can see 9 different variants are available. See, this is so nice that for input name equal to first name, ID equal to first input hyphen first name, placeholder, contains with placeholder IDs. There are so many combinations that, okay, it's giving any of the combination. You can pick it here. It's giving the absolute XPath also for me. That also we can just pick it from here. So for example, let's see, I'll just simple go with the a name is equal to first name, input equal to this, and it's giving me one match element over here as well. Now I simple click on this plus and it says add element to code. The moment I click on this, you will see that automatically one @find by along with web element XPath is equal to this got added here. This is so nice that we don't need to write any @find by and all those things, and you just need to import. So let's import this class and import the find by also, and that's it. The code is ready. Let's inspect, let's see, email this time. Again, from here also you can do it, right click and then add element to code by. This time, let's say I want to use with the CSS, then in that case, CSS will be added here with the @find by. Right? So let's say I really want to add list of web element. Again, you right click and then go here and let's see CSS all. So CSS all means driver dot find elements, list of web element, it will be added here. So here you can see that list of web element got added here. Later on, if you really want to change the variable name, that you can do it later. So let's import list also from here from java.util package. So let's see, this is also added here. Now let's say I really want to add this checkbox for the privacy policy, which is name equal to agree. So right click, go to add element. I want to use only name. So here you can see @find by name equal to agree got added over here. So this is like really cool feature. You don't need to copy and then manually write it here. Automatically it will generate the code and then simple use it here. And then your page class will be super quickly. It will be ready here. Okay. Then there are a couple of other things also you can do. If you really want to detach in the new window, that also we can do it. Again, attach to the existing window, that also we can do it. You can just go to any URL that you want to open. You can refresh the URL also if you want to refresh that also we can see it. The entire DOM structure is also visible here. You can see the body, div and everything which is available here. If you really want to check what are the input name equal to agree attributes or other properties, that also we can simply check it here. So you don't need to open Chrome Dev Tools. Absolutely, you can ignore it. Now let's inspect one link also. For example, let's see about us or delivery information. So let's see delivery information. It says that A, which is a delivery information text is available. So right click on it, go to this one, and then let's see, I really want to generate a text here. So you can see text is equal to delivery information with the XPath got added here. So that also we can just simple use it here and simple save it. Now what happens? Let's see, I'm just going to close this and let me just close this particular registration.java. After next day, again, I'll open my registration page.java here. And then you can see that one, can you see click to open the web inspector and validate the current selector. You just simple click on it and then you can just see automatically it will inspect it here. So whatever the XPath that you have written, it will be inspected over here. Same thing, let's see for this, I want to check that this XPath is mapped with which element on the page. Click on it and it says it's mapped with the delivery information. So that feature is also available here. So generally it is actually giving me this web inspector icon here, especially with the XPath or sometime with the CSS selector also. Okay, this is the first thing. But you can ask this question that why are you using @find by? What if I'm not using @find by? So can I change this particular template? Of course you can do it. So let me delete this particular @find by from here. I want to generate simple private by locator. I'm talking about this particular thing, registration page.java. So I want to generate, I don't want to use any @find by. I want to use with private by locators like this, right? Because let's see, in my project, we are supporting private by locators, and with the encapsulation, I want to use it here. Can I generate the page locators in this particular format, in this particular template? Yes, that also we can do it here. So what we have to do, see this carefully. Okay, I just simply click on this and then click on customize the template. And here in the customize template, you can create your own template here. We can see that page object template that I want to generate with Selenium Java locator. And then it's actually creating @find by locator here. See item CSS, XPath and everything, right? I hope you can just see it here. Let me just show you like this. Right, so this is the existing template. Just because of this template, the @find by code was getting generated here. So what if I want to create my own template? So we can just update this particular template. I don't want to use @find by. So what exactly I have done, I'm already having created one template for the by locator. If you want, I can share it later in the description of this video. You can just get it from there and then you can use the by locator template also from here. So I'll do one thing. First, let's see, copy this and I take a backup here and again copy this particular template for the by locators. So save it and then click on OK. Now see the magic. Just simple open the web inspector once again and you inspect your first name. First name got inspected, right click on it and now add element to code by using, let's see, XPath. Now can you see the private by locator got added here? You don't need to even create the web element name. Automatically web element got created by.xpath. You just need to import the by class and that's it. The code is ready. This is exactly like the code that I'm using it over here, right? So with the private by whatever the variable name by.xpath, let's take one more example. Let's say I'm going to inspect a telephone here. Right click on it and go to add inspect. Let's see, this time I'm going to use CSS. So here you can say by.css private by locator. Locator name, if you want to change, you can change it here. That also we can do it here. This is so nice. Let's take one more example. Let's see, again, I want to add the radio button here. So radio button input name is equal to newsletter. Right click. Let's say I want to use this time once again with the XPath. So you can see XPath got added over here. So like this also we can just simply use it. Later on, if this XPath is not correct, then you can just change the XPath. You can just simply remove it and add the, let's see, some other XPath or some other thing that you want to use, that also we can use it. Let's see CSS that I have added. So CSS also I can use it here, right? So this is the power of template, and then you can use it. So you can maintain both the templates. It's totally up to you. If you want to maintain the by locator, you can go with that. If you want to maintain with @find by template, that also you can use it here. So I'll share both the template. This template is already available in Aqua. This template, actually I have customized it, and then I'm also using it for the private by locator approach. You want to add more conditions, you can add it here as well. And you can see, let's say you don't want to generate the private, although we have to use encapsulation in Java code. All the locators must be declared with the private, and then it has to be used in the public actions. Public actions, of course, you cannot use it. This is Aqua is majorly for the automatically it will create your locators, not your page actions, not your business logic, that you have to write it by your own. So if you want to write, let's say private or protected, whatever the keyword in the template, you can define it, and then you can just simple, absolutely good to go with that. So that also we can just use it here, right? So this is an amazing feature that I really loved it. So that also we can use it, right? Now, let's see again, as I mentioned, that open this registration page.java once again, closing it and once again. And here you will see that for this @ID equal to this, it's giving me one web inspector icon here. So simple click on it and then automatically it will open and highlight that particular element. What is the advantage of this feature? Let's say tomorrow you have written 20 different elements here, or page locators here that you have mentioned here. Let's say somebody has, or developers, they have changed the locator. So we can just quickly come back and then open this. It's giving me web inspector with one. It means this element is still available on this page. But let's say tomorrow ID got changed. So I'll do one thing deliberately. I'm making it first name 1 1 here and then save it. So now it's immediately giving me 0 count here. It means we don't find, or we did not find any locator with this particular XPath on this particular page. We did not find it, right? The moment I make it, let's see, once again, remove the 1 1 from here, and again, one is giving, click on it, it is highlighting this particular element here. So that also you can use it. So you can just create your own XPath and then you can check it, or you can directly inspect it and then generate the XPath and create your source code directly from here. Also, you can do it. So it's actually vice versa. From here also you can do it, and from here also you can generate your code here. Perfect. So this is a very nice feature that you can use it here. There are settings also. You can click on this particular settings, web inspector. You can see that page object. If any option that you don't want to select, that also you can ignore it. If you don't want to select, let's say show validation hints for XPath and CSS, you can disable that. But I really want that, okay, code inlay hints I want to generate. So I always select this particular checkbox. Okay. Now I'll do one thing that I'm going to create one more quick page class here. So let me just simply close this. Let's create, right click on it on this package and go to new and click on Selenium page object, whatever the file name that you want to give, you can give it here. So let's see here, I'm writing, this is my registration page Java file, and then the framework that I'm going to use, Selenium. Don't select this affluent Selenium or something like this. Simple select Selenium from here and click on OK. If you really want to see the custom template is showing like this. Okay, let it be like this. Or we can just generate in this particular format also that we already selected here. So click on OK from there and then click on OK. So now you can see that one page factory constructor got added. After this, if you really want to create your page locators, that also we can just simple do it. So let's create once again first name, right click, and then go this, and let's see, copy name or ID or XPath. If you want to create, you can generate it here. But let's see, for example, we are using page factory dot initialize element, because this code we use it when we have to use @find by. So again, I can change my template from here. So again, click on this customize template, and then whatever the previous template that we are having it, copy this one, @find by template that I want to use it, come back here and then simple click on OK and then done. Now it will not generate the by locator template. It will generate your proper @find by locators. Let's see this again, and then right click and go to code by, let's see, by XPath. Now again, back to @find by. So it's up to you which template that you want to use it here. Simple. So this is also fine. Now what we will do, we will create one Playwright project and the Cypress project also, and we will see that how exactly it is supporting to generate the Cypress and the Playwright locator as well. So I'll go to file and then create a new project here. And see here, you can see the option for Playwright and Cypress also here. So I'll click on Playwright. Let's see, I'm giving a Playwright demo with the Aqua. This is the project name that I have given. Whatever the node module, let it be like this. This is a Playwright command to create the Playwright, and simple click on create here. Open in the new window, this window, let's open in a new window here. Once the new window is created, it's actually creating the project for me here. Let it create the project. Indexing is getting created. It says that, see this, which option you want to select, TypeScript or JavaScript. So for example, let's say with the Playwright, I'm going to use TypeScript. Where do you want to put end-to-end test cases? Let's create one test directory, add GitHub actions. Right now workflow, no, I don't want that. Install Playwright browser, true here. And now you can see that it is actually initializing the project and then actually creating one package.json, and everything will be created under this project. And it's downloading the browser also for me. Once this process is done, it says that happy hacking, done. Perfect. Now what I'll do, I'll simply open this particular project, and here you can see that package.json got added here. Whatever the version of Playwright that you want to use, you can use it under this particular test package example, some scripts which are available here. You can just simply go and check it here like this. Okay, let's quickly run one particular test. Is it really working from here? You can directly run it from here, just like we run it in the Visual Studio Code. That also we can use it here, and you can see that yes, it's actually checking has a title test from here, although it's running in the headless mode. But you can see that the test is actually getting executed here. Whatever it will be passed or failed, it will be displayed here in some time. So we are not bothered about this particular example test. We are bothered about actually, we will do one thing. We will create our own test here. So I'll do one thing, this example spec.ts that I'm going to delete it from here. But here you can see that this is actually working fine. Has title got passed here. I'll do one thing, just simple right click on it and go to new, and then I'm going to create one TypeScript file. So let's see here, I'm going to create once again. Let's see, this is my registration dot spec dot TypeScript file that I'm going to create it here. So you can see that it got created here. Perfect. Now, whatever the code that I'm already having, let's see, I'll open my Visual Studio Code, and then I'm already having one basic code here. So I'll just copy this entire thing, copy this, come back here to Aqua and paste it here. Right. So let's see, this is a script, for example, I have written. Now I want to generate my Playwright based locators. So how to generate that? Again, same thing. I'll open my browser from here. I mean, web inspector, sorry, from here. So you can just simply click on the web inspector from here. Whatever the application URL you want to open, you can open it from there. So for example, let's see, this is my application URL for the drag and drop. Copy this and then paste it here. And here you can see that drag and drop got created. I mean, it's already available here on this application. I can just simply inspect this. See, I'm going to inspect that element, is giving me div hash ID this. Now I want to generate the page locator for that, right? So for example, let me remove everything from here. And let's say I want to generate the page locator according to the Playwright. So here, simple right click and go to add element code by using what? By using ID, by using text, by using CSS, whatever you want to use, you can use it here. So let's say I'm selecting the CSS. So can you see that one page dot locator got created here? Simple. With the draggable hash ID, it is using it, and one variable got created. We are using TypeScript, so it's giving me the type of that particular locator also here. Later on, if I really want to use on this particular locator, what exactly you want, dot click, dot send keys, or dot fill, or dot type, whatever you want to use, you can just simply use it here. So you can simply create your variable quickly here, right? Let's take some other application. Let's take whatever the application that we were using it, right? For the open card application, that also we can just simply use it. So, and I go to my login page, copy this, and come back here, change the URL, enter. So you can see that my application got entered here. Now I'm going to inspect, let's see this particular email ID, and this is got inspected. The HTML DOM, you can see it got opened, and now I right click on it and then copy locator or add element to code by using, let's see, this time I really want to use XPath here. So here you can see that according to the Playwright, you can see page.locator XPath is equal to this got added here. Same number of 11 variants. It's saying you can just pick any of them and you can just add it in your code here also. Perfect. That also we can use. Let's see what else we have. Let's see, for example, I really want to click on login button and right click on it and then go to add element by using, let's see, tag with classes. That also we can use, or I can use with the role also. If you see in the Playwright, we have page.get by role method is also available. Role is button and option is equal to name equal to login. That also we can use it here. So if you understand Playwright already, then it will be easy for you to understand this particular concept. You can check my Playwright series with TypeScript. I have already covered these concepts like what do you mean by get by role, locator, and everything. Let's see one more locator. Let's see forgotten password. This forgotten password is having a text. So let's see again, add element and then using text. So see this page.get by text got added. So this is actually supported by a Playwright, and the Playwright documentation is also available here. You can check it here. So yes, you don't need to now, if you don't want to use the Visual Studio Code, you can ignore it and you can start using Aqua, which is like, again, amazing thing. You don't need to open any browser or any Chrome Dev Tools. Directly come here and then start creating your Playwright locator also very quickly, very easily. You can create it from here. Perfect. So that is with the Playwright also we can do it. If you really want to change the template for the Playwright, that also we can do it. You simply click on Playwright, customize the template, and this is the existing template that they have given for the Playwright. See all the different conditions with the Playwright that they have given here. Playwright JS locator.js that they have given. Okay, so that is also we can do it. So I'll do one thing. I just simple close this, and now I'll try to show you with the Cypress also. Right. So let's see. Let's do one thing again. Let's click on file. Let me close, or let it be like this. Let's go to file and go to new and create a new fresh project once again. And this time I'm going to use with the Cypress, whatever the project name that you want to give. For example, let's see here, I'm giving, this is my Cypress demo with Aqua. JavaScript, let's use JavaScript this time. Or you want to use TypeScript, that also you can use it. Click on create here. And here you can see new window, this window, let's create a new window. So it will open a new window here. So you can see this is my Selenium Java project. This is my Playwright Java project. And this is my Cypress project, which is available here, right? So it's actually installing Cypress and everything. It will take few seconds to download Cypress and set up Cypress. So now you can see that, yes, the process is finished. Everything looks good. And then the Cypress project is ready. This is the sample application, like sample code, which is given over here. And then node modules got added, fixture support, same folder structure that we see in the Cypress, exactly same thing. You can just simply check it here. Same thing that you see in the Visual Studio Code also. If you open package.json, you can update your package.json accordingly. You can add your own Cypress dependency or everything that you can add it here. Now, I'll do one thing that, let's see, I really want to create some locators for the Cypress as well, right? So let's see this project, which is already, you can say, available here under this particular it blog, under this particular test, write some locator supported by Cypress. So again, I'll open my web inspector from here. You can just simple see the web inspector got opened. Whatever the application that you want to open, you can just simple open that. So again, let's see, I'll open my login page here. Let me just check it once again. Paste the URL and I hope the URL is correct. Yes, you can see login page got opened here. Perfect. Now I'm going to inspect once again any of the element and then let's see the Cypress locator is getting generated or not. So again, click on this, inspect this email address. You can see that hash input ID got generated. Same 11 variants are available. You can pick any of the variant. And after that, if you really want to add it, element to code, that also you can just simple add it from here. So right click on it and then go to add element to code using what? So generally in Cypress, we use a CSS selector because for XPath, we have to use some external plugin. So ignore XPath and click on CSS. And here you can see cy.get3 automatically got created here. After that, dot click or whatever fill that you want to use, you can just simply use it, or any kind of assertion that you want to apply, you can apply it over here. So simple, let's see, I've created cy.get with the CSS selector here. Let's take one more example. Let's take example of forgotten password. And here you can see that forgotten password is, which is available here. Right click on it and then go to element located by using text. So here we see that cy.contains forgotten password got created here. So that also giving me one more locator here with the help of cy. So see, cy object dot get dot contains, everything will be created. You don't need to write it manually over here. One more example with the password. And let's see for the password field, which is actually available here. Right click on it and then go to this. If you really want to create XPath, tag with classes, that also we can use this. CSS all, that also if you want to use, you can use it here. So it says cy.get input password. It's having multiple elements. You can just fetch it multiple elements also here. So you can see that it's giving me one icon for the web inspector. It means there is one against this particular CSS, one element is available here. So that also we can check it, click on it. It will highlight the specific element over here. You can see it's highlighting the email address. If I click on this, it is actually highlighting the password element. You can see password element got highlighted over here, right? So like this also you can do it. So I'm not covering other elements because exactly same, just like we did it in the Selenium and the Playwright. You can just experiment it by your own later on and then start writing your code here. So same thing with the Playwright. Playwright specific locators will be generated. Same thing with the Selenium. The Selenium specific locators also will be generated over here. And you can change your template according to your requirement, according to your syntax, especially with Selenium. Either you're using the page factory pattern or by locator approach or @find by approach. Whatever with the private keyword, with the public keyword, you can add it here and then create your all different 3 types of project here and then start running it. Later on, you can check how exactly debugging and other options also coming exactly looks like IntelliJ, because it's coming from the same theme. It's coming from the JetBrains only, and exactly same features with respect to debugging also will be there. But the good thing is that this part, the web inspector, is amazingly great because it will help you a lot to inspect the element quickly and generate the code here, and vice versa. You can just re-verify whatever the element code is written here. It's having a mapped web element here in this section or not. That's it. So that's all for this particular video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope that you are going to use this particular tool. I personally loved it because definitely I'm going to save a lot of time here because I'm already expert in XPath and CSS. So I quickly wanted, okay, I just want to finish my work quick, simple generate the code with whatever the required syntax that I want. I can use it here. And then one common editor for Selenium, for Playwright, and for the Cypress. You don't need to be dependent on Eclipse or NetBeans or external other tools that you are going to use. You don't need to be there. Simple one tool for all the different libraries, for all the different automation tools are available in the market. That's all for this video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel and let me know in case of any issues in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you if you are facing any issue with Aqua. Thank you so much, guys.